to the Third Base Online podcast.
Y'all already know what it is. We're back in the building. Episode 7. You know, 7 is the number of perfection.
Listen.
So, you know, the mission is being perfected. We keep doing our thing. Shout out to everybody supporting, you know, hitting the comments, sharing, and subscribing. Keep on the subscribers. We've got a special something we're going to tell you about, you know, subscribers at the end of the show. So stay logged in if you want to
know what's going on.
What's going on. But it's a jam-packed show.
A very jam-packed show.
Podcast today.
We've got a lot of things to
talk about.
We're going to talk
about, you know, how it is. We always coming from a kingdom perspective of everything, you know.
True.
But we stay current on what's on the wave.
What's on the wave.
What's popping, you know.
What's popping.
So what was popping?
What's popping? What's new? So,
what happened?
I'm just thinking of our first topic of today's show. I think if you look at it, let's introduce it and we'll talk about it after. So first on the show we have the issue of an incident that happened to DANTE.
Yeah, Maverick City.
So apparently DANTE posted a picture.
I don't know if you posted because
it was mistaken.
Was it mistaken or it was hacked?
Or he was hacked.
But all we know at the end of the day, there was
a picture posted.
A picture was posted on his Instagram, you know, in his nudity vibes.
His nudity vibes?
Yeah, it is nudity vibes, and the whole internet was like, oh, wait a minute, until they took down the picture. And then we saw a few days later
Maverick City
sending their own statement
that for professional reasons and for where they're heading, they're going to separate. Did they put it on pause or separate?
It's kind of like they're on two different parts,
yes.
But for the sake of the Maverick brand and everything, it's more similar like what we had in our first episode where we had Garvey.
Yes.
So and then Rich Records kind of like.
That's how I was. That's the first thing I wanted to ask. Is I'm like, is the kingdom spiritually attacked with these things? Because the first one we spoke about was Garvey. Now you have DANTE. Who's next?
Nobody's next.
Nobody should
be next.
Nobody's gonna be next.
We don't want to see anyone in that position because, you know, DANTE was about to go. I don't know. He's about to go to tour with social. Is it what? It's Misfits. What's it called? Their name runs out of my mouth right now. But it's the Social Club. Yeah, Social Club. So they're about to go on a tour with Social Club. We don't even know if the tour is still going to carry on because of this issue is still kind of like heated and everything.
Yeah.
But you know what was surprising? What people were saying that no, Maverick should not have done that. Separate themselves. Or why this grace they sing about? Why he didn't giving the same measure? But yeah, you know, in terms like this, you know, kind of like giving it a pause and for the sake of it, because you gotta understand, Maverick City is not one person. It's an entire group. It's a bunch of people.
In it.
So the whole ship cannot sink for the sake of one person's mistake. Not saying that we don't care, you know.
It's like the story of Jonah.
Yeah, you get it.
Like that, yeah.
So I know it sounds wrong but for the sake of
everyone else in the ship, they had to throw Jonah.
They had to duck him out the ship. But, you know, because God there, he had his own, God there to deal with him personally for 3 days and everything.
Yes.
It's not like Jonah was throwing and then a shark ate him. But, so, it's in that same sequence.
It's in that same scenario.
Yeah, that should be like a kind of like a separation for.
But I think it's him separating for the whole Maverick City brand and not from the family. I'm sure they pray for him. They're still in contact with him. Yeah. It's not like they've abandoned him or let him go astray. No.
It's a brand issue.
Yeah, it's a brand issue, and it's just the name and
to
also
protect
the people,
the name,
the people involved in the whole name.
Because a good name is better than silver and gold. The book of Proverbs. Because once your name is tarnished, your image and everything about you.
Even if you have a good character,
it doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Because what we take is, did you hear so and so? is such and such. Now, for example, in this situation, like I was saying, that the tour could be jeopardized in a way.
It could.
Because now promoters be like,
this person is so great.
You know, your name is on the line.
Yeah, your
bro.
name is on the line.
It's kind of like,
we don't want to take you on tour.
You know,
people are, how are people going to feel about going to a concert?
Because people won't understand.
Yes.
They'll just look at face value.
True.
And your name is on the line.
So, just like
that. It's for the sake of the brand. Like I always said, it's not only one person in Maverick City. It's a bunch of people.
Speaking about one person and the brand, so Kirk Franklin has also been involved with Maverick. Don't know what thing you just.
Kirk has been buzzing. You know, was it last year about one or when he had another buzzing with his child and everything? But no, I'm not saying. The things that they be like on him. They've been on Kirk Franklin for a while. I personally respect Kirk Franklin because like on a musical basis first, like as a brother who has represented like urban gospel music, his songwriting is one of probably my favorite songwriters. His ethics, how he represents the kingdom in many dimensions. It's one of the dopest things. So I don't have anything.
Now listen to this. So Kirk Franklin, we all know, has been involved with Maverick City, and I'm sure they've even went on, if I'm not mistaken,
the tour,
right? So he had to do an intro. Was it an intro for?
Yeah, it's like BET was just hosting that now.
Yes.
So the BET before they held them, they were doing like promo
freestyles. For
BET Awards and everything. So because we even saw Lil Wayne's daughter did her own freestyle. A couple of people did.
Yeah.
So one of the people was Kirk Franklin.
Kirk Franklin also did his own.
Kirk Franklin.
Now listen to his own. His own said what?
So now there's particular bars that had everybody going, hey.
But this so specific, it was hot.
Yeah. No. You know what? If you listen to the whole
thing,
it's actually spitting fire. Like the synonyms. Like when he says, when he quotes the God did, it was dope. But there's a line where he says, "The lion and the lamb shall bow down to the goat." Everybody was like, "Whoa! The lion and the lamb shall bow down."
We all know biblically that the lion is the lion of tribe of Judah, right?
And the lamb
that was slain on the cross. We all know the story of the lion and the lamb. But now, how is the lion and the lamb bowing down to the goat? So immediately when he said that, like everyone was like,
So you mean Jesus will bow down to the goat? Because in the Bible also, the Bible tells us that God will separate what? The sheep and the goats. So the goats in the Bible is kind of like another good thing. And you have this, what do you call it? The Baphomet is a goat also. There's that.
Yeah, you know, there's a satanic god called Baphomet. He also has
so people are trying to put the dots.
So people are trying to connect the dots, like, is he saying that this and that? So he had to explain.
Now he had to explain that no, I meant the greatest of all time, that no matter, regardless if you're a lion or you're a lamb, you're still going to bow down to the greatest of all time, which is Jesus. In his statement.
That was just a bar gone wrong.
It was just a bad bar. He should have thought about it properly before he said
it. He said it, exactly.
Because no matter how, it's like, nah. Nah, fam.
No matter how he explained it was still like,
we get it. It's not literal. He said it's what? It's for, well, there's a term he used. But it's not like that. It's like this. But it's like, nah.
But you know, you stuck to that, to whatever you heard first.
Yeah, you know.
Moving on from the whole Kirk Franklin and his bars. So something that has been buzzing.
But he's a goat, Kirk
Franklin. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, we understand. He's bar, he's a goat. You understand. Let's not go there. So moving on to something that has been buzzing for almost forever. Yeah. And excitingly, it's going to drop this November.
Finally, at last. The time is just...
The time is here.
The time is about to be now.
So, Black Panther 2.
Yeah, I think when they dropped the first trailer, some 2, 3, 4 months ago, we just went crazy. Everybody went crazy for Black Panther. Because it's time for Black Panther 2. I think it's Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever.
Just the reveal of who is the next Black Panther.
Yeah,
I think that for me, that's the most exciting part.
That has been the most questionable part because everybody has been wondering who it is going to be.
But you know, from the trailer, you think it's a female.
It is a female now.
And a lot of sister, and a lot of people
what
are thinking it's a
was,
sister.
what happened was
What
on
if it's the mother?
on the first trailer, they didn't reveal. They just showed like a leg,
yes,
and the nails, and the hand.
But now
so everybody was wondering.
Visible.
So we were wondering: is it gonna be Killmonger? Is it gonna be Shuri? Is it gonna be Nakia? Who was it? But now in this new trailer, we see the figures that it's a woman.
It's a woman.
So
now the question is it the queen?
Is it the queen? Is it Nakia or
who
is one of those the bodyguards? What's the name? The bold ladies. I'm forgetting the actual
Don't
name.
worry, you write the name. Yeah. So it is dropping in November. And the whole storyline changes. So apparently, it seems as if Wakanda is being under attack.
Yeah, they're introducing a new character.
A whole new kingdom also is being introduced.
I think what's his name? Neymar.
You see,
Neymar is like a new character is like an underwater king. And they're saying it's gonna be very powerful and everything. But one thing that's just is a bit biting us is just okay. I don't know, man, how the guys are feeling out there that is the throne is shifted to a female perspective.
Don't start that now.
I'm not starting there. I'm just saying that
the guys don't feel anything. Don't put that in their minds. No, some guys are telling I feel like you're putting that in their minds. Guys, no, you guys are not going over anything. We're all excited. But
you gotta understand. I feel like
but there are some kingdoms that are ruled by women.
I'm not against women ruling kingdoms or let's get it straight.
But you're asking how a man feeling about a female that is going to rule. That is going to be placed in power.
What I'm just saying, what Marvel is doing with this, because literally we just saw Woman King drop. It feels like Woman King is going head to head with Black Panther for some reason. And Marvel keeps on recreating female versions of every superhero.
We've grown up with a lot of male versions of every
Let me explain what I'm trying to my point. First of all, we had She-Hulk from Hulk.
Yes.
Then we are in this Black Panther, we're gonna see a female version of Iron Man, which is Ironheart. And we have seen in Thor,
Thunder, Love and Thunder.
You see that lady becoming Thor, playing that god.
But still, at the end, he raises a young girl that also.
Yeah, and then another girl comes up and what. My problem with that is that why are they recreating female versions of male versions? The best hero that a female version hero that I feel is dope for Marvel is Black Widow. Because they are their own story. There's no switching from taking from a male thingy
and putting it in a female.
I enjoyed Black Widow, and I don't want to see a male version of Black Widow or Wonder Man.
It will be cool. Wonder Man.
I don't want to see that because it's so authentic.
But it will be cool to have. I think maybe something that Marvel is trying to. I don't know what they're trying to.
They're trying to do that, but I'm just feeling that they should create authentic stories like from origin, like the female heroes.
But what if all these female versions of these superheroes that they're creating would lead to something in the future? Like, you never know.
No.
What if Woman King and Wakanda Forever will emerge to something?
Whatever there is, but I'm just feeling that they should create fresh female heroes, not remixing versions. That would be super dope. Do you want to see a male version of Black Widow? No. Do you want to see a Wonder Man?
Oh, no.
Yes.
I'm so stuck with Wonder Woman.
Exactly my point. So,
but they created a Wonder
culture.
Girl or
it's pop culture,
something like that. But anyway, tell us what you think in the comments below.
Yeah, tell us what you think.
Tell us what you think.
That's my point.
Because that's his point of view, and that's my point of view.
Original female heroes.
Do you feel that? How do you feel about how Marvel is taking male superheroes and creating a female version of them? Or do you think that they should be they should be authentic?
Like Miss Marvel.
Create something from the scratch.
Miss Marvel, Wonder Woman, or Black Widow. Authentic like that. There's no their own story.
Speaking about people that have been doing their own stories, you gotta give a high five to Rich Records.
Yeah,
Come
Rich Records have been pulling up the weight. Like,
Rich Records.
Come on, they're pulling up the weight.
Have been giving us,
especially this third quarter
of the year.
This last quarter of the year. I mean, like, first of all,
week after week.
Let me just pull up this. We had a few months ago. I feel like a few months ago we had Harvey with his EP. I think Coma. And it was buzzing. Oh, no. The playlist, the Summer's playlist.
Yes.
The Summer's playlist was banging. And we had Harvey bringing up his EP, Coma. And I think 2 weeks ago.
We have Tadash.
No, Tadash just dropped this Friday. Ooh. What Up RG with New Hollywood. Banging. With that, there's this. Actually, you should check out that song called Praise. Yo, it's got everyone. I tell you my band the praise, and it's just,
I think we'll put it on our playlist, on our Spotify playlist.
Yeah, we'll definitely put it on our playlist. It's a dope one. I mean, like the projects, and they're not just producing like watery projects, like fire fume. Like What Up RG was hard on that. He's like a new kid for real. And K1K Few, that As I Am album. Now I have a different respect for 1K Few after listening to his albums.
You didn't really feel them.
I was waiting for that project for him to give me that. Even when he did the project with Cray last year, I was like, But now with the As I Am album,
he proved you.
He proved me wrong. Like I got this. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That was a dope. Now shout out to 1K Few. The As I Am album dope. Even What Up RG, the New Hollywood, super dope. Like the music is, what the backstory of New Hollywood. Imagine when he was doing the first version of the album, he lost his laptop. I think it was stolen. So all the music
gone.
So he had to take another
he had to bring in
a year or two. And this Friday, Tadashi dropped
his own.
This time too. Around what is that? Sorry, let me just get the names right before they shoot us. Yeah,
they will shoot us.
This time around 2. The first one was dope. I listened to this. I was checking out the last week. Actually, yesterday I was checking out some music from this time around 2. Still, my favorite songs are OBJ and Mirror Talk. Mirror Talk is really getting raw and is getting raw in it. But there's this one called Holy Ground. There's a bar there that he says, Jesus took the wheel and put this thing in sports board.
Okay.
That was a dope flex.
Okay.
And you have the man like Cray also dropping Church Clothes. See how they lined up. Church Clothes
dropping in November.
And talk about Church Clothes 4 dropping in the 4th of November. His artwork. It's just my opinion.
No, his artwork is insane.
It's
but
dope.
Now, one thing that we notice is his artwork has a similar.
Yeah, it has similar aesthetics of the vibe, the coloring, even the way, the figures of things. If you go check out Kendrick Lamar's last album, Big Steppers, whatever. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and if that's the actual cover for CC4, there's like similarities even in the figures, the backgrounds, the color, the texture. It's kind of like saying
the way the setup, the way they're standing, the motion. They're communicating.
Is similar. We're not saying it's a bad thing.
No,
we're just saying that we kind of like see the aesthetics.
Yeah,
his cover's dope with his ripped clothes, and they've got that church.
Hence, we got the rip going on today.
Yeah, we represent. We're representing. So check out your homies, man. CC4, we in the building. Yeah.
Rich Records, they're not here to play.
That's why they are.
That's why they are.
That's why they are. They're just letting you know.
They're just letting you know. They haven't lost it. They got it, and they continue giving
wondering
it to us.
where's Andy Mineo, and one day
they coming.
Everybody dropped this year besides.
They coming. The year is not over yet.
Actually, yeah. One day, did you want to drop? She dropped some singles. But one day, and Andy didn't drop anything this year, maybe because of last year. But literally everyone dropped.
I'm only noticing that now.
Everyone, Alvi, Trippy dropped an album.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, shying away from international stuff, let's go down to our local buzz. So, we all know that the Crown Gospel Awards are coming in.
Yeah,
and they're already here. And they have already released.
Yeah, so when was the 14th? The 14th was...
last week. Yesterday.
Yesterday. This Friday.
Yesterday.
Which just passed.
Yesterday.
They announced the nominees for the forthcoming 15th Crown Gospel Awards. Shout out to them. And focusing on the urban part of things.
You know what it is.
Yeah, man. So for the category for the best gospel rap, we have 4 people.
We have AB Central. Little Prodigy.
Shout out to Little Prodigy. He's my homie. I know that homie like through Kai the Dragon. We've even got 2-3 tracks together. So shout out to Little Prodigy.
Who else we got?
We got Lowy. I don't know, is Luli or Lowy Native?
Lowy Native.
The last name though
is Masaladi.
Yeah, man. I don't know. AB Central, I saw the picture on the cover of the AB Central. There was Andy Nkosi and some other guy. I'm not sure which track or which whatever, but I know AB Central, Andy Nkosi and his team. Well respected. We have spoken once in time. We've collaborated on some similar things. So AB Central, they're hard. It's a hard team to beat. Little Prodigy has been coming in strong. And he possibly cut his be short because it's his second time being nominated. The other 2 guys, Masaladi and Lowly Native.
We apologize if we're pronouncing your name wrong.
Yeah, we apologize. I don't know those guys so far. It's the first time to be introduced to them. So I'm actually going to have to look up to them.
We look up to them and
if you're watching this, you should.
You should. Check them out.
Check them out. And if they are watching, they should, holla at us. And let us know what's up, because let us know who you are, what you guys are all about. Because it's our first time being introduced to you guys. So
a huge congratulations
to
guys.
Everyone.
I think well deserved.
Yeah.
May the best win.
May the best be crowned the best gospel rap of 2022. And then we'll check it out next year and we'll see what's up. But yeah, I think the awards are happening in end of November.
Yeah.
Sometime in end of November. So we'll be checking out that. I think and they will actually be back on TV and stuff, the whole big show because of the pandemic.
Yes.
Things were sized down.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be. I think
so we're coming back slowly.
Yeah. I think also another person. I'm not sure which category. I think best contemporary Jaden Crossan.
Jaden Crossan.
Yeah, because he's also into urban vibes. So shout out to him also. Congratulations. Yeah.
All right, guys. This brings us to the end.
Not really the end. We've got a good announcement before we go.
Oh, his announcement from the beginning.
Yeah, if you stayed to this time, then thank you. This is what we're talking about. This is what's going to happen. So we're cooking up some stuff at Third Base, and we're working towards getting a lot of subscribers, but we have a surprise for everybody, for our subscribers. On our first 100, so when we reach 100 and something, maybe, because you can't tell.
You can't tell when 100 hits.
You can be 106, 110, but as long as it passes 100 subscribers.
Yeah, our first show, when we pass 100 subscribers, we are going to bring our first guests on the show.
First 100 subscribers.
Yes. So once we reach 100, not 99, not 98, no. 100.
100. 100. When we reach 100, we'll bring the first guest.
And believe me, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be something that you've never expected. So it's going to be really dope.
We're trying to take things to the next level with every level we get. So keep subscribing, please. Keep subscribing, because I was checking the stats. 62% of you guys that watch our show not subscribe. So please subscribe. It will help us.
It's just a click of a button.
And if you have subscribed, hit the notification bell.
you don't
and
miss.
hit that like button because
And
it helps our algorithm to be boosted more for the podcast to be shown to other people that are not in your circles because you guys like it. They like it. So let's push it to other people to like it also. Share, guys. Don't be stingy now. So let's share, guys. So let's share, comment, like, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the notification bell if you haven't hit the notification bell. And all our details of our socials, I'm sure they're scrolling down below. Go like our page.
Go like.
And everything that considers.
Comment. We got this.
And keep praying for us. And we'll keep praying for you also as, we go into the embassies in Halloween. We'll talk about that next time. Halloween and embassy season. The funny thing about this season, I'll just say one thing. If you realize that the number of horror movies that are being released now.
Obviously, it's Halloween season. So
it's embassies.
We are going to definitely speak about that on our next show. Guys, we love you and we've come to the end of our show. Thank you to all our subscribers. Remember, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, like, comment, share, do the whole bar, the whole 9 yards. Do every single thing. You know how it is. From your girl Graceful from Third Base Online.
From Jarim, aka the Zim Dream Kid. We out.